Hello YouTubers! How are you today? I hope you're in good spirits. I hope you're having a very nice day. I know there are some of you out there that are having a wonderful day. I know there are some of you out there that are having not so good a day. Some of you may be having a very bad day. And this video is on the subject of loneliness and sadness. And I'm talking to the people out there right now who may be having a very bad day, who are lonely and sad. I think there's a need to explore this subject, however briefly. I think people have a need to feel safe in this world of uncertainty, and I mean uncertainty. Everything around us is moving very quickly, and we're in a rush to get everything done. And a lot of times we feel like we're lost in the shuffle. So I address this to people of all ages, people from every corner of the globe, people of every walk of life, no matter how rich or how poor. And I'm certain that some of you may be sitting there and you may not be feeling very good, and you are the ones that I want to speak with today. I want to direct my attention to those who are feeling down. Maybe you're feeling rejected, and I can list a number of things. Maybe you're depressed, maybe you're worn out, maybe you're defeated, maybe you're insulted, maybe you've been abused. Some of you may be feeling right now that life is useless and that you are useless and that you just want to give up. Maybe you're just at the point where you just want to give up. You're the people who I want to speak to today, because I consider all of you my friends, no matter who you are. I include everyone, young and old, rich and poor. I want to tell you something. I want to tell you that no matter how bad you feel right now, you're not alone. You may be isolated in a room somewhere. Maybe you're in a crowd of people. But you still feel this pain. It's a pain of loneliness, deep sadness. And you're detached. No matter how hard you try, you feel detached from the world. And you don't feel that anybody understands how you feel. No matter how hard you try to explain or who you try to talk to, you just don't know how to express yourself. And you're very frustrated. And you wonder why you never seem to feel happy, no matter how hard you try. Maybe you had a loved one pass away. Maybe you've had circumstances where you moved to a new location. You lost a job. It could be a number of things that complicate your life. Maybe you've been put down by people that you thought a lot of. Maybe someone you thought a lot of. Maybe you were rejected by that person, or maybe by a group. And rejection is a horrible thing. Maybe someone made fun of you, and it hurt you very deeply, and you have never gotten over that. Maybe your family and your friends have turned their back on you, completely. And they were the last people you thought would ever do that. That happens to a lot of people. And maybe you feel you have no control over your finances. Maybe emotionally or physically you feel strapped. There's a weight on your shoulders. And you have a terrible burden that you feel you're carrying around with you all the time. And maybe you're too embarrassed to talk to people about it. And you just don't know how to reach out. Whatever your reason for feeling lonely or sad, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you that you're not alone. I'm here talking to you. You've never met me until this moment. Maybe some of you have seen me, but I'm going to tell you, you are not alone. I'm here to tell you to hang on. Hang on just one more day. Hang on for one more minute, if that's your urgency. Just one more minute. Hang on even if your sadness has engulfed you to the point where you're completely overwhelmed. Just hold on. Take a deep breath. And just relax. Think about this one thing. Happiness is just one thought away. Happiness is just one thought away. That's right. It's only one thought away. Everything you're thinking may be justified. You know, all the things that have happened to you, you have a right to feel the way you do. And you might mull it over and over again. But it's not going to help. You just have to change the way you approach your problem. You have to change the way you approach your loneliness and your sadness. That's the key. Sometimes we go through periods of life where we just don't have the kinds of people around that we think we need. And we hope that we could have with us. We just don't have it. So what do you do then? Life isn't fair, and it's never going to be fair. We don't have things the way we want them to be all the time. And we don't get what we want. We don't always have control over our circumstances. But we do have control on how we approach our circumstances. We have control on how we approach our circumstances. So I don't care how you cut it. If someone tells you that they have the magic answer, they don't. They may give you a temporary fix by offering you some method to alleviate your pain. And there's all kinds of people out there that can do that. A lot of them. But there's so many people that try to tell you, you need to do it this way, or you have to do it that way. But all of us are different, and what might work for one person, or maybe even groups